My name is Brooke Burgess. I study religion, I write about religion, and help people find their personal faith through journeys around the world. I guide people on pilgrimages to every corner of the globe, journeys of history and faith. And no matter where we end up, it always turns out to be the right place at just the right time.
Stay with me.
This is the pilgrimage. The Kingdom of Siam, the land of smiles, Thailand. This is a place of lush natural beauty, vibrant culture, and the epitome of duality. But for me, what jumps out most amidst the frenzy of life here is the Thai passion for Buddhism. And I'm embarking on a 328-mile Buddhist pilgrimage to Sukhothai, which means dawn of happiness. It was here that King Ramkhamhaeng decreed that the new kingdom must observe one religion, Theravada Buddhism, a unique fusion of Buddhist, Hindu, and folk belief that grew to dominate the Thai spiritual landscape to this very day. We begin our journey in Bangkok, the Thai capital. It's abuzz, a swirling sea of humanity thriving in its extremes. Ancient and modern, spicy and sweet, chaos and serenity.
This week, I'm meeting up with my good friend Tony.
He's a chef from Australia with a problem. After 10 years of marriage and 2 kids, he and his wife are experiencing marital issues. I believe that Thai Buddhism may offer Tony the perspective he needs as he prepares to make one of the biggest decisions of his life.
I never wanted to get close with Buddhism. There was no great interest there until I got married. We have 2 lovely children. That's why I've come along to take part in this journey, is to maybe understand what she believes. And if enlightenment comes after that, so be it.
This is part of the pilgrimage. We're seeing Wats and temples all through the city. Even if it has become something more commercial, it's still such a vibrant and essential part of Thai culture.
People embark on pilgrimages because they believe that it's going to transform their spirits. And my hope for Tony is just that.
Thank you, my friend.
There are over 23,000 Wats in Thailand, Wat being the Thai word for Buddhist temple. This is Wat Po, one of the largest temples in the country. I've decided it's a good starting point to gauge where Tony is at.
Were you raised in a religious or a spiritual home?
Oh, well, yeah, well, I come from a Catholic family. So that's why I hate the whole structure and the formality of the whole thing. When I see something like this, I'm in awe, but only because of the scale of the structure, not by the spiritual association attached to the statue itself.
By taking that step back in time, or that step towards simplicity, you might go, oh, this is why people were moved by this. Let's see if there's anything that catches your eye or your heart, and then eventually it'll catch your gut because we're gonna go eat.
I wasn't feeling Wat Po because it was just too many sights and sounds that were distracting me to focus on the Wat itself.
As I suspected, Tony didn't really resonate with the modern trappings of Thai Buddhism.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry as well, buddy. That's the temple I want to go to.
I wanted to start the pilgrimage to Sukhothai in Bangkok because of contrast. You have the trappings of Buddhism here, but not the soul. I want to give my companion a wee overdose of urban madness before we trek north.
All of those worldly distractions that Buddhists say that you have to step away from, give it to them as much as possible, almost like feeding a kid too much candy so they get sick. And then that's when you can teach them how to really eat. You want to eat a scorpion?
Later,
not today, maybe later. That's a recipe for gastric
I
disease.
think it's called Montezuma's Revenge.
Look at a snake. Thank you.
We stopped by a pad Thai joint in the heart of the city to kick off our adventure. And you won't hear me complaining. And a night out on the town with some trademark Bangkok indulgence.
No massage today, thank you.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Swagger, swagger, swagger like that.
Well, maybe the doctor didn't prescribe a hangover cure. We realize that the only way that we can catch the train in time now is via moped. A healthy dose of fear from bike taxis racing through Bangkok streets should be enough to sober us up for the long journey ahead. We're heading into the heart of central Thailand, and the best way to do that is by train.
Cities in the distance.
I feel like for last night.
What are you hoping to feel?
It'd be nice if we got there and it wasn't so bouncy, and I just want to get over this hangover.
That's all you want right now.
Right now.
All we're doing is about recognizing moments. Here we are right now. It's hot and you're uncomfortable. Hold your head out a little bit in the breeze for a second.
Yeah, it's hot, uncomfortable, and breezy.
Didn't that feel nice for a moment, though?
Yeah.
For a moment, see, and for a moment. That's the whole point.
I need to get Tony back in the moment and out of his monkey mind, a term in Buddhism for distracted thoughts that can cause suffering. So this is the perfect time to stop in Lop Buri, a remote town featuring an infamous temple overrun by, you guessed it, monkeys. Monkeys that just happen to have zero fear of humans.
There you go. Oh.
But this is a perfect opportunity to show Tony how the monkey mind can hold someone back from glimpsing enlightenment. You see, the key is remaining chill under any circumstances, even while the monkeys are crawling all over you.
Surrounded by monkeys. Look at them coming down the wall now. Oh my God. Tony, the idea in Buddhism is to control the monkey mind, to see it, to watch it,
Going through my head.
and just accept it. Do you know what? I'm being groomed. This is loving.
Rook,
No monkey mind.
okay.
There you go.
Like a monkey business, though, that's for sure. See you guys.
From here, I decide that the rest of the journey should be on foot. You see, I believe it's the challenges on the path that make a pilgrimage so powerful.
Sukhothai, du or du?
And to get through to a proud man like Tony, I need to push him past his limits and help him sweat out all that stubborn.
You've talked me into a lot of things, but this is...
Have a little faith.
But after hours of what feels like no progress,
In nature, buddy.
Yes, it's very natureful here.
I fear Tony is starting to lose it.
In Theravada Buddhism, there's the whole idea that you have to make an actual effort to deny comforts, because that will keep you in the moment and focused on what's real and what's not. That's the whole point.
Let's put things into context. We're in the middle of nowhere, okay? We haven't got a car. We don't exactly know where we are. We know where we're going.
We know generally where we're going.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's the whole point of a pilgrimage. It's not about hitting those points or beats. It's about just having the experience of it. And yeah, right now...
I don't understand why we have to go through all this hardship to get there, you know what I mean?
Take a second. How much are you going to appreciate that shower tonight? How much are you going to appreciate that warm bed?
Yeah, but I don't see the point, you know what I mean? Mate, look, we're here, it's too hot. I've had enough, you know what I mean? Brooke basically want to take us off the beaten track, and I just reached the boiling point.
In Buddhism, they say that suffering is the path to enlightenment, and I needed Tony to suffer. But when it became clear that I'd pushed him beyond his breaking point,
You're right. We're going to find a ride into town, and we're going to find you a place to lay that weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Bow, 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 bow.
Only because it's you, Brooke. I'll tell you that. Only because it's you.
well, Buddhism is also about showing compassion to all living beings. Yeah, even Tony. Moderation is a key tenet in Buddhism.
Oh, we can buy a hat.
So Tony and I take a moment to rehydrate, buy some shade for the noonday sun, and hopefully flag down a ride.
We're definitely going to get picked up now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to get picked up by. It's going to stop.
If you have the magic touch.
No. Leave.
Thais are well known for their generosity. It's a pillar of the Buddhist faith, and yet we've been ignored for hours.
Put a cup.
Howdy, cup. Howdy, cup.
Put a cup. What is this world coming to?
But then, when all seemed lost, there was a rumbling in the distance. It was an engine,
No?
albeit a very slow engine.
Oh, thank you.
Howdy, cup. Good, Tony.
Tony, Brooke.
Anati.
It worked.
This is comfort, I guess. Here we go.
Tony has cracked a real smile for the first time on this trip.
The hat's worked.
Cheers to that.
Ding. Small comfort, but it's going a big way.
Thank you so much. You sure? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
That was cool. That was really nice.
So now, with our spirits refilled, it's time to do the same for our bellies. I count my blessings that I'm with a talented chef who's able to sniff out just the place, even in the middle of nowhere.
We made it.
Cheers,
Cheers
buddy.
to that. The two ugliest hats in the building, if not the country.
Can't believe those guys giving us the lift.
You get
Really,
first
that was
sip.
just unbelievable. You know what I mean? After all those cars passing us, I remember their faces for a while.
Good.
They were good.
Kaboom. Right, this pork.
At that restaurant, I finally felt like I was getting something from this trip. It just felt like home. Oh, I'm feeling so much better now, buddy.
We're not that far away. Sukkotai's close.
Glad to hear that, buddy.
We finally made it to a small guest house just outside Sukhothai.
There you go. Oh, this'll do.
With brightened spirits, I'm letting Tony have some well-earned rest while I head off to explore town.
Open-air markets are about the community coming together. It's about a shared experience. You can just make this food in your home, but so many people working so many hours at so many different jobs. This is the easiest way for them to have a center to connect with each other through food. Not the most attractive fish in the world, but the heat helps. 20 baht? Okay. Thank you. See you. Okay, we're gonna find somewhere to eat this bad boy. Let's see how we make this happen. Ooh. Oh, look at that flesh. Oh, it just falls right off. Here's looking at you, Ma. The fish is excellent. It's like succulent. There's that river fish fat to it. It's really good. And then the chili starts. This is the thing with different types of chili in Thailand. When you're in Southeast Asia, you just gotta roll with it.
After some more exploration, some snacks, and some prayer,
This is how you stay calm.
there's something truly special about being in a place like this and exploring the foundation of an ancient religion. My mind is calming, and I'm looking forward to reaching the final destination of our pilgrimage. Hopefully Tony is beginning to feel the same way. He's talking to his wife and kids on the computer,
Hey, babe, how you doing?
How is your pilgrimage?
laughing, smiling, loving, missing them. Exactly what I was hoping for.
All things will work out. Happy to see you guys.
Now it's time for a good night's rest before our final stretch. It's early, but I'm ready to make the last leg of our journey.
This way.
This way.
As we carve a path, I'm beginning to truly awaken. We've come a long way and we're almost there. Our minds are quieting down as we approach the sacred grounds. They say it's the journey that matters, not the destination. But on every pilgrimage, it's those final steps that are the most sacred ones.
I came on this for my family, but at the same time I did it for myself as well. It's a very serene and personal moment, and I'm definitely a little bit changed.
Everyone we meet on the journey through life is like a mirror. And, just like Thailand, we all have two sides. Light and dark, hope and fear, joy and suffering. Tony showed me how to persevere, how to roll with the punches and just smirk at the absurdity of it all. And in exchange, maybe I taught him how to see the world through a brighter lens. And, perhaps, a more enlightened one.